Okay, I'm now going to sow some seeds of the peas. This seeds, this one is from the pound rolled, the one that is unfortunately is going to close a lot of shops. This is a British discount shop, and I have three varieties of the two varieties of the peas. This is early Onward and Greenshaft. The seeds are quite old. I think about this probably so by December 2016. We will see if they grow up. And I have also a variety of sweet pea, sugar snap, sugar peas, called Colossal, Delicia. Colossal means extremely very good. Colossal. Delicia means delicious. And it's kind of, you eat the pod also with the seeds. These ones are mostly for the seed. These are for the pod, what you call sugar snap. So I'm doing 15 of this in this 15 module, and that will be enough for our allotment in the railing that we have for the thing. I'm using these compost modules. The reason for that is that I have to do these things in my house, in the kitchen, and I don't want to make a lot of mess with compost. And as you know, compost making, everything makes mess. So at the moment our greenhouse in the allotment is taken by we use as a quarantine for the chickens, because we had a winter that they were a warning about the avian bird flu, so we kept them inside there because it's covered and there is no access to anything else. It's a quarantine. We want to reintroduce them later to the permanent coop that we have. Orchard also is our orchard is covered. It is fox proof, and that's the reason I have to try to use clean methods of providing the medium of growth, and I found them really useful, and these pots are also matching with this size, so I'm going to use that. So these varieties of the peas inside this compost. What I will do, I will just put them inside here, squeeze them a little inward. I will make 4 cuts around this corner with my hand, and when I add the water, I put the seeds inside these hollows, and when I put the water, I'll add a little bit water in top, and a little bit I will up to here in the propagator. I will put in water. Propagator is electric propagator. It will heat it up, and they expand and they surround the seeds, and they gradually will grow because of the constant heat of the propagator. See, now I've ripped the corners of the paper. They will expand when I add the water. They will have the space for expand. When I want to remove the paper, when the transplanting the seedlings, it will make it easy to remove them if I have that. Otherwise, I've tried it. It makes it difficult to do it. Practically, what I'm doing is hydroponic. It is a hydroponic. It's a version of the hydroponic. The roots will have somewhere to grow, and then when I put them in the final position, that will be again normal method of the gardening. At the moment it's hydroponic. They will be up to this point in water. The variety Colossal Delicia from Portugal. I hope it's not one of those ridiculous short ones that really are not good for anything. And I put 2 in each module, or 3 in each module. Put 4 to 5 actually in these modules, in these pots. My experience, when you have as much as of the peas in one module, or broad beans, not broad beans, the normal beans, runner beans, climbing beans in one module, it gives you a healthier, bigger plant, bigger clump of plants, and they give you more crop without taking much space. So I'm doing this with the Colossal Delicia, or Delicia, and that is 5 pots, 5 multiplied by 4. Each one of them has at least, all of them have 20 seeds in that. The next one, I'm going for this early Onwards and Greenshaft, and I will do it in these 10 remaining modules. The Hurst Greenshaft peas, and this is the seeds of it. Compared to those ones, which are quite dark color, these are green color, and we will see how they will be. And I'm going to sow as much as I can in these 5 modules that I have 5 pots. Greenshaft, I've tried to use all the seeds because these seeds are already old, and 5 or 6 seeds in each module, in each pot. And so I will not use this seed anymore next year. This will just be used now. It's used. That's finished. This is the early Onward. As you see, it's quite large compared to the Hurst Greenshaft. The seeds of it are quite larger, and they are about 25 to 50% larger. And I'm going to sow them here in these modules as much as I can. And I have a feeling these are one of those small, not very tall. Last year I planted tall from the tall piece from the seed catalog, and they were really good. Anyway, not every year you can do the same. P early Onward is also done. And so we have the Delicia, Colossal Delicia or Delicia in top. This is the Hurst Greenshaft, and this is the early Onward. And we will see how they will do. Hopefully they will grow. And I'm now adding the lukewarm water. And hoping this will rise. But at the same time I will try to expand the pressed compost in these modules. So by adding the water they will expand. And if you have the time I can show you actually that they're actually expanding. Probably you can see here very clearly. That one is also expanding. So that's the way to. I'd now put the cap on the lid of this electric propagator. It has started to steam inside, and the air vent is closed. We'll wait to see what will happen.